everyone, this is Grace at Grace Cake and Flakes. Today I'm going to make for you an awesome recipe for Mother's Day. You're not going to regret this recipe. But first, I have to introduce you to the ingredients. So I have a classic yellow cake mix here, and I have 4 eggs. I have half a cup of vegetable oil, and I also have some Bailey's cream, Irish cream. All right, so this is a Bailey's cake. I'm going to put in my cake mix, and then I'm going to loosen up my cake mix a little bit so that you can track the air into your cake. All right, so to this cake mix I'm going to add my oil, which is a half a cup of oil, and to that I'm going to add my eggs. 4 eggs at room temperature. And if you wanted to make it more moist, you could add at least 2 more eggs. So with that, I am going to loosen up the egg a little bit. So instead of the water, now I am going to add 1 cup of Bailey's Irish cream. So here we go. Then you're going to mix for at least 2 minutes. So now I have a little spice rum here. You don't have to use it, but I like it in it, so you don't have to use it. So I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons. Okay, and then we mix it in. I'll put this aside. Now I have my cake pan here. It's 6 inches. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray it. This is a baking spray with flour, so you don't have to flour the pan, so you'll have an easy release. Okay, so all around your pan, in all areas. Okay, so now I'm going to add my batter. Now I'm going to put my cake batter into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 24 minutes. All right, and you'll know when it's baked when you just put a toothpick in it, and if it come out clean, it's baked. So this is what I do. So now I put this in the refrigerator for approximately 30 minutes until cool. So my cake is out, and if you notice, it has a dome, which I like. I wanted it to look like this, so I overfill my pan so that it can have this type of topping. Okay, so I am going to turn it out for cooling. Wow. And there you have it. So I'm gonna let it cool until I'm ready for the frost. For the frosting for my cake that is over there cooling, I am going to use 1 pound of confectioner's sugar for this 6 inches cake. 1 pound of confectioner's sugar. Okay. 1 stick of unsalted butter. And it must be at room temperature. Okay. And Bailey's Irish cream. So you're going to put at least 2 tablespoons for beginning. Okay. So I am going to incorporate it. And I'm going to mix for at least 2 minutes until it's nice and creamy. So my buttercream is ready. Bailey's buttercream, look at that. This is how you want it. Nice and creamy. Especially if she loves Bailey's. So guys, I'm ready now to decorate my cake. Frost my cake rather. With my Bailey's buttercream. And as you notice, I leave the top part of my cake on. You don't have to put a lot of frosting because you're going to put your fence around this awesome cake. So let me go ahead and frost this cake, this awesome cake. So I go ahead and do my rosettes at the bottom of the cake. Beautiful rosettes. So I'm going to go in, lay my fence around this cake. Wow. You're going to be very, very careful taking your chocolate off. Make sure you have them at the same height. You don't want them taller than the other. So I'll break off a little and get your fence together. All right. I'm going around. So I already have some roses that I already made. Here they are. You have to show mom some love. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to decorate the top of my cake with some roses. Look at that. Now I'm going to put one at the side. Look at this. Wow. Put a little bit of pink in between to give it that flair. Wow. And I'm putting a little bit of pink right here cake. Huh. Look at this cake. So guys, if you like what I do, please go ahead and like my video, subscribe, and share, and comment as much as you want to comment. Okay? Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay? At Grace Cakes and Flakes.